We've been discussing a variety of angles in this module. Angles in standard position, initial sides, terminal sides, central angles, reference angles, and all of those have been measured in very definitive ways. Now we're going to talk about a bearing angle from one point to another. And notice in the problem we have a point P which appears to look like the origin. But basically what we've done is drawn a north-south axis through P and then an east-west axis through P. And we're going to measure the bearing angle from P to the points A, B, C, and D. Okay, so all of these bearing angles are measured from P. Okay. All right. So from P to A, for example, what you do is you look at the axes and you think, all right, is the point A above or below the point P? Well, in this case, it's above. So we're first going to head north. And I'll do this kind of color-coded. We're going to head north. And then you ask yourself, how many degrees toward the east do I now need to calculate to reach the line passing through A, from P to A? And that would be 70 degrees, since we know that the complementary angle alpha is 20 degrees. So I would write this as the bearing north 70 degrees to the east as the bearing from P to A. Okay. All right, now to go from P to B, it's also above P, so I'm going to head north. And then I need to head toward the west, so I ask myself how many degrees. I see that I'm given the angle beta is 35 degrees, so the bearing from P to B would be north 35 degrees west. Okay. All right, now to reach the point C from the point P, we see that C is below or P or south of P, so we head south. And then we need to head over 10 degrees to reach the line passing through P, since we know that gamma, the complement, is 80 degrees. So this would be south 10 degrees toward the west. Okay, and then lastly, we need to reach the point D. It's also south of P, and I'll head south first, and then I'll head toward the east exactly 30 degrees, because we know the angle delta was given to us. Okay, and so it's, again, all of these are from P to each of the following. Okay, and this is the only time you're measuring an angle from what appears to be the y-axis. All of our reference angles are measured from the x-axis, so please don't let this confuse you. These are directional angles.